the most powerful predators to walk the earth. But it takes more than brute force to reach the top. With remarkable brain power, and by making the most of any opportunity, bears rule some of the planet's most hostile lands. Brown bears, sometimes known as grizzlies, have come down from winter dens in the mountains. They gather in coastal meadows to feed on sedge grass. Bears don't defend a territory like cats or dogs, but they still know who's boss. This old dominant male has laid claim to this grazing spot for years. He needs to pile on the pounds so he can take on anyone who dares challenge him when breeding season arrives. This grass is surprisingly high in muscle-building protein. But if you're smarter than the average bear, there's even more nutritious food to be found. This mom is taking her cub on an exclusive dining experience. A muddy beach might look unpromising, but a little digging can unearth some treasure. Once you've found a clam, it needs shucking. A surprisingly delicate operation. Not all bears here can do this. She picked it up from her mother. And now she's passing it on. At low tide, a talented clammer might get 100 of these juicy treats. A much better protein hit than from the same time spent grazing. Teaching her daughter will give her a head start in a competitive world. A stranger. Time to back off. Another important lesson. Avoid confrontation if you can. An angry bear is a force of nature. Even when the opponent is bigger, never bet against a bear. In the far north, life is less peaceful. The dominant grizzly. Since spring, he's packed on 2 pounds a day. He needs the extra weight. It's being bigger and badder that makes him the boss, controlling the best feeding spots and mating with the local females. But after a decade in charge, he seems to be losing his charm. And a bigger problem is coming his way. A younger male has sensed weakness. The boss needs to prove himself to the females and show Junior who's in charge around here. The cowboy swagger. It's meant to look imposing. The only thing is, the youngster is enormous. But with females watching on, no backing out now. The old boss is down for the count. The meadow's getting a change in management. Effective immediately. The old boss's reign is over. The female made the smart choice, holding out for a stronger, fitter bear to father her cubs. Brown bears, the most widespread of all bears, found across North America, Europe, and Asia. The largest live where there's plenty of food. And there are around 10,000 on this volcanic peninsula. But this land will soon be snowbound for 6 months. To survive a hibernation that long, they'll need to double their weight. And there's only one way to do it. Go fishing. Every year, millions of breeding salmon provide a bonanza of prey. A big male can gorge on a staggering 100,000 calories a day. That's 300 cheeseburgers. It's called hyperphagia. They can eat and eat and eat without ever feeling full. Taking a seasonal feast and storing it as fat, fuel for the long winter ahead. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to continue receiving videos like this. Have a great day.